Hey, just seeing if we're going live here yet. Two says we have 3 people in the house. I better turn this down. All right. Well, it's been an adventure, Rebecca, is all I will say. We should be back on schedule here now, but we were away in a totally different province, doing some stuff for Debbie's mom, and so that's why I had to cancel that one. And it's been crazy. Just give me 1 sec. I'm just getting a message here. Don't know who that is. But I just want to go through and say hello. We've got Rebecca, Touched by Yarn, and Danny from Danny Day's Homestead. Well, Danny, I've had this time slot for over a year, so I'm not changing. This is my time. Unfortunately, you can only do what you can do, right? Hey, Sheba Bradshaw, what's going on? Mr. Jim? Well, it's looking a little better. Actually, it looks really good today. But you pass on through there, Mr. Jim. I appreciate you just stopping by, sir. Hopefully you're having a good day. I was looking at the weather down around your parts, and it looks pretty hot and humid, so good luck with that. And hey, Matt, what's going on, brother? Oh, no, Danny. It's it is what it is. I feel bad that I'm, possibly taking people from her as well. And, there's lots of time slots open. So anyways, my people are used to coming in at 12:30. If I'm late by 15 minutes, I hear about it. So Tiny Tim, what's going on, brother? I appreciate you, Danny. I truly do. And, well, you know how long my lives go, so we'll probably still be here long after she's done. And who else we got? I think I'll wait for a couple more people to come on in. And we will... So Tiny Tim, what's new and exciting? I really haven't. We've kind of passed in the night there for the last couple of weeks, but haven't got to chat with anybody, and I'm kind of glad I'm back in the groove. I'm not gonna lie, I had a little bit of a mental health issue, and then, well, then we traveled. So it's been a whirlwind kind of last couple months. But I'm here. How is the weather by you? It's about, gonna say around 60, rainy, but 75% humidity. Just icky. Still touching with a little bit of concussion symptoms. Hopefully they'll subside sooner rather than later. They don't want me on electronic devices, so I have them turned all to like night. It's not hard on your eyes whatsoever. And the doctor that was on is friends of the family, so he was like, I know you're gonna be on your YouTube and TikTok accounts, but he said, just don't be as long as normal. I'm like, yeah, okay, Terrence. Sure thing. That's just not how I roll. Hey, Jessica, what's going on, girl? And another Jessica, hello, passion for art. And I've been watching you on TikTok too. I see your little dances you're doing with your memes, and I like to think TikTok is where I can go and get my silly side out. Not that I can't do it here, but I like to kind of keep it separate. I've been working on a project. Oh, nice. Cool. Like designing a new one, or like building, or you're not at liberty to talk about it right now. And that's okay too. Especially whenever it comes to that situation. Hey. I love it. But, so yeah, you might notice, but I guess it's this side. I lost myself a tooth whenever I don't know how I lost the tooth on this side when the 4x4 and jack hit me from this side. They had to glue my eyebrow on, I guess right about there. It was dangling in front of my eye. So they had to, I don't know, I don't want to gross anybody out, but there's just crazy glue there. It would have been too hard to try to stitch. So they literally crazy glued my head back together. Not that there was anything that was going to leak out. Right, Joe? And guys, if you have not seen the meme Joe did today, I needed that this morning, Joe, and I appreciate you. You have no idea what all that means. Hey, Andel. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing magnificent. I'm just trying to make sure I don't miss anybody else coming in here. So, I'm hoping everybody can kind of help me out. Oops. Look at Andel's highlighted. How did I do that? Hey, look at me go. Mr. Technical. Not. For some reason, my content is not being pushed out to my subscribers. I don't know. Honestly, this close. I've been posting, well, now that I've kind of cleared my head and whatever else, I've been posting pretty much every other day to daily for the last 2 weeks. And all I'm hearing from my friends, oh my God, we didn't realize you were back. I'm like, what do you mean you didn't realize I was back? They're like, we haven't got any notifications. We haven't got this. We haven't got that. We haven't got this. And I'm like, huh? I knew they'd taken me right off the algorithm, but that's what it is. So I figured that, you know, I don't know if anybody's can toss me on their community page just to let folks know that I am, you know, putting out content. There's a lot of people that wanted to see the build from start to finish. Unfortunately, it's almost time for a new cell phone. This one, well, I'm sure it's total operator error in my part, but I've lost quite a bit of videos. Probably going to see if I can get one of my kids to go through it, see if I was just stupid and put them somewhere else. But that I did the best with what I had. And I think I've got 25 views. Whenever you're normally at 250 views, something doesn't add up. And I figured after a week of posting just about every day, the only thing that hadn't was going live. So we will see if it picks up again today. And today and Saturday night. Saturday night, I should be done. Sorry, guys. That eye still waters, but it's good. They were concerned I might have a sinus issue because that's where the jack hit me, was right in here on the sinus. But in the last, I'd say 2 days, the swellings went down and I can actually, it's leaking or tearing, and sometimes it just keeps tearing. But anyways, so yeah, see, Jessica, I've not been getting notifications at all. I appreciate it, Rebecca, and that's not what I mean. Unfortunately, I don't have the technical ability to do these, huge intros and whatever. Actually, I've had about 4 people that have said that they would do intros for me, and I would, I don't know, send them a bottle of maple syrup or something. But I'm still waiting. So there was supposed to be one intro done. Like I said, I'm still waiting. But it's all good. It's all good there, Lisa. I got all my stuff just kind of. I bring my bottle to bed with me at night. I'm gonna try to cook this afternoon with my. Oh God, I wouldn't even want to guess how much this would cost me in Canada. Other than, I know the number Jesse uses. You'd probably want to double that for Canada. But oh my sweet Jesus. What's going on, Michael? I'm welcome, my friend. I'm glad to see you. And I got a silly looking fella here right now.
Yeah.
I said I wasn't going to bring anybody up till after, but brother from a different mother, I got to do. He's just a lot younger than me because he's still brown in this region.
Hey, there's some gray in there too.
Oh,
that's right. You can't see the gray on top.
Because once I kettle.
Oh dear God! Why do you? Yeah, well, I look like the silver. What is that? The silver streak or whatever.
We're just gonna call Scott.
I've got silver wings out the side.
See, I have my own. I've got enough for both of us.
Yeah. Well, I've
That's
been
why it's
turning
taken so
gray
long.
since 18, so I'm kind of used to I'm kind of used to it now. But
By the way, hadn't seen you in a while. Just been busy. A lot of times when I'm able to get on is like in the evening or whatever, and just a
yeah,
little bit of time. So I was coming back through the living room, and I looked at Matt. I said, "Is that Scott?" And he goes, "Yep." I was like, "All right." I said, "Are you on full panel right now, or is this like? Do you have people in the chat?"
Yeah.
yep,
Okay, I wasn't sure. Sometimes
yeah.
Matt will.
No, it's oh yeah. I know sometimes we just do it privately, but no, this is a full live stream of 11 people. So
We're having puppies.
I always knew he was screwing the pooch.
All right, now that's my husband you're talking about. Unless
I
you're, wait a minute, unless you're saying I'm a real,
No. I'd never say that about you.
thank you.
yeah,
I appreciate that.
right.
Not where I can hear or it can be photoed, right?
Oh no! If I'm gonna say something that good, it's gonna be you're
Oh,
within earshot.
of course. I feel the same way.
Oh,
See, if you say it to somebody's face and they can see your body language and know you're joking, that's one thing. But
exactly.
saying it behind somebody's back, they don't know how it was said, and
No.
no telling how many variations it goes through before it gets to you. But
Uh huh.
we the pups we're having, well, our our dog lady is having. She is an amazing mom. We actually didn't intend to have this litter, but we were going to get her fixed, and then all the 2020 happened, and the place we'd take her, it was closed, and then it was open, but we were not able to go, and blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
So we're already, now that I know when they've been born, I'm scheduling an appointment for 10 weeks out. Today I'm scheduling it, and we're going to get her done.
Oh
But
yeah.
her pups are amazing. 3 of them from earlier litters are support animals.
Nice.
I mean, so that's a really high.
And one of these out of this litter is going to a really good friend of mine who he has to replace his support dog.
Right.
And so, yes.
The thing
They're
is
not.
they're half.
They're not
They're not
cheap
easy.
support dogs.
No, they're,
Like
they're half.
up here to get a fully trained support dog, you're looking $10,000.
Absolutely. But we're what we do, and I realize I just took over your stream. If you want me
No,
to
no,
step
no,
back,
no. You
okay.
go. I'm holding. I see you back there, Jessica. But we'll get to you in a
Go
second.
ahead and say hi to anybody who need. Oh, she's in the basement.
Yeah, she's in the
Okay,
basement. She'll come in a
okay.
minute. You
I'll
finish
be
what you're saying.
okay. They're half Australian Shepherd and half Beagle.
They call them
And
Sheagles.
the first litter, one of the people who got a pup out of that litter lives 4 hours away from us, and kept, like, every other month they sent me messages. Does she have more? Are you going to do more? Is there another pup? And they drove all the way up here to get a pup from the second litter. And but the Australian Shepherd, they wanna listen to you, but they're hyper. The Beagle's not as hyper, but they're stubborn. So
Oh hell
that
yeah.
mixture seems to be really good.
Hmm.
Almost all of them. We only had one pup that I told them when they took the pup, its nickname was Bay because it howled a lot. And I told them, you have to be prepared. This pup is not going to be a quiet pup. And they
No.
ended up complaining that and this was given away to a friend. Like, they didn't even pay for the pup. But I told them, and I said, I just want to make sure you're aware. And then she starts messaging me when it's about 3 months old, 4 months. I mean, no, I guess it was about 6 months, and saying that it was howling all the time. So they put it in the kennel outside, and it wouldn't hush. And I'm
Well,
like,
that's
that's
the
kind of
worst thing you
what's
can do for a dog that's howling.
That
absolutely.
that particular puppy should have went to somebody that was going to use it either for A, working cows, or
Yeah.
B, hunting.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I won't make that mistake again.
You
But
know what?
boy,
It's so sad that it's normally the folks you give stuff to
yep,
that cause a ruckus.
yep, absolutely. So
And
Anyways,
that,
anyway, y'all can get
I
back to y'all's
I
thing.
just wanted to pop up here and tell you something that I've learned.
Uh-oh.
You said you fell out of the algorithm.
yep.
Well, I'm gonna gift you something.
Uh-oh.
As soon as I get a chance, I'm gonna put you on my community tab. But the gift is giving. Pick one person, two people, three people out of your chats or just within your community, and every time they do something, put them on your community tab. There's your gift. It'll help you get back into the algorithm.
Trust me, I've
It's
been, go back and look for the last 2-3 weeks. That's what I've been doing. Jesse and Lisa, Joe, Jessica, I forget who. Oh, Tuber Chat, Kevin.
oh,
I
and
put him up. Like I
did you
just keep
ask
putting folks
Are
up.
you putting hashtags
description and
your
in your
Yep,
title?
in your
Okay.
what?
yep.
No, in your
All my
community tab.
hashtags. Yep, I'm
Okay.
doing because whenever I had the first issue with the troll, I talked to YouTube and they had said, do one video, one short, one live a week, and you'll surf that wave.
Oh,
Great.
a good. That's a good mix. I don't know how to put that. That sounds smart. It's easy to remember. Reminds me of
Yeah.
the cup of recipe: a cup of flour, a cup of sugar, and a cup of milk, and then
Yep.
that's how you do your cobbler.
So I've been exceeding what they said. I just can't get back on. And I
Right.
just don't know, you know, and to hear like I don't know. You see channels that I've been and I don't want to,
I know what you're
but
saying. People that have suddenly
I've
jumped.
seen like channels that are almost 100 times larger than me
Right.
buy Highland cattle and they have 30,000 new viewers like that because they push them hard.
Right.
I've been showing Highland cattle since I first started YouTube.
Right.
I've been hashtagging. Some of them are using my hashtags.
Um.
I, I
Also,
just
I
can't get it. I'm getting frustrated.
what
And
hashtags are you using for the most part?
well, the one actually, believe it or not, that a lot of people that don't know the name of Highland cattle, they use fuzzy cows.
Okay. Smart.
And Nora from the Stock Explorer, she jokingly calls them her fuzzy cows. And I looked it up, and there's over 15 million hashtags
With
of
fuzzy cow.
fuzzy cows.
All right.
So I've been using that hashtag for forever.
What are
Highland
your
cattle.
overall? What other ones do you tend to use? Like fuzzy
Oh
cow.
well,
I,
it depends on what I'm
Just
doing.
believe.
Like I have really four parts to my channel: my vlogging, then I have gardening,
right.
farming. So like I've got so many different hashtags that I use, and I've got the professional version of Tuber Buddy. So
Right.
it's telling me as well. It's just this time, I just don't get it,
Right.
And then I don't want to. I don't want to keep pointing at the other, but you go the other way, and poof, like I put one video out the other day. It went crazy. I got
Right.
like 700 new viewers or followers in less than 24 hours
Right.
off of one video.
Right.
So,
Do you
you
know of
know,
anybody that may have shared that one out on their community tab?
not on the other one, no.
Okay. Just curious. Um.
No, but like I've been hashtagging if somebody's like I'll do something about Joe, I'll hashtag Joe. And like they said, that's the way you build your community.
Right.
And I've been talking to Kevin from Super Chat, and like you said, that's great. Have people you put people up on your favorites or whatever's
Yeah.
on your front page. I forget the technical name, but and I do. I have all my close friends that we interact, whatever. I've also got other people just off the
Would you like to
community.
take over my spot?
Okay. Well,
He's right in my ear.
sorry.
I know they do it. They do it all the time.
Well, the thing of it is we don't have like a separate room or anything like that we can. Boy, can't even see me now. Hi.
But yeah, no, that's
Nope.
and that's the same as me, right? I'm sitting in the dining room. I haven't got my office, so we have a 5-bedroom house.
Right.
It's a small 5-bedroom house,
Well,
but
we
my
have,
office is going to be downstairs, and I have not got it set up yet.
we have a small trailer, and not like a camper trailer, your
Yeah.
normal trailer. But actually, if you go back through my videos, you can see the bottom of our trailer really well.
Mm.
That's how I got the name. Was I was down under the house after that freeze last year. But wait, what was that, Matt? How many? 8. Okay, we're at 8 pups. Anyway, but something I've done, even though I'm not on very much, my background is business management and computer, and I've done online design and stuff like that. I'm a little outdated for that, but I at least know where to go look.
Yeah.
And so with that, I've done a lot of stuff to help Matt in the way of the back end of it, the business side of doing things and where to put him and stuff. But
And
the
she
big
started
thing
making-
Matt's done, from
she
the very
started
beginning.
making my merch.
The big thing, with
Mhm.
Matt from since you've been along from the very, very, very beginning, is that Matt
Yeah, I think I was number 4, 3.
probably Matt knows. All right, Matt always says that I'll talk to. I know I'll talk to anybody, anywhere, anytime about anything. It's almost better if I don't know what I'm talking about because I keep asking questions and I look things up and stuff like that. So when Matt's hit certain roadblocks, I've gone and researched things,
Mhm.
and because that's not his thing, but he'll say I talk
Yeah.
to anybody, but Matt actually can talk to just about anybody once he's comfortable with it. And I think from behind the screen like this, he's a lot more because he's in his home. He's a homebody. And if he's not going out to go fishing or whatever, he'd rather just be home. And because of that, he talks to people and then he makes those people friends. So when he gets a new follower, he goes, now this works for Matt. I'm just explaining some of him. I'm not saying
Yeah,
somebody
yeah.
else has to do this. Okay. But he makes them his friend and then he ends up getting on their panels talking because he wants to talk with them, not because he's trying to angle something or whatever. Then what happens is all their followers find out about him and then they become followers and then he kind of keeps doing that. It's networking you can't teach. I've been to so many seminars and stuff like that back when I was in college and stuff too.
Yeah, what can I
And
say?
you
I had to
can't-
get the gap.
You can't really teach people how to do that. But
I've
with
never met a
Matt-
stranger.
And the thing with Matt is he becomes invested in those
stranger.
people. You know how many people, people talk about, the people that follow him from overseas and stuff. You know how many of those people are actually on his Facebook that he interacts with? A bunch.
Mhm.
Those aren't just numbers. Those are people that have become part of our family, our YouTube family. And it's something I don't know what he's going to do if he gets to a point, where he's got multiple thousand. How he's going to be able to keep up with things, but he is constantly,
That's what I'm
and he'll
gonna
have.
rely on everybody in the chat.
There's been times, especially when he's had to deal with we'll just say some issues of other people trying to cause problems.
Oh, we know.
He's actually stepped back from putting out his own content. And when he's in other people's chats, he'll work as a moderator and nobody else really even knows he's there. Because when he's shared certain people out, they've ended up having people, problems there. Now that seems to be, we're getting over that hurdle, but you're always going to have people like that. But,
Well, I was over my first until the latest one hit me with inappropriate content on every single video I've put out since Christmas.
And
What the
it's like
hell's, you know,
I don't
homesteading is inappropriate content
yeah,
now? But it's killed me with YouTube.
yep,
That's 2 strikes. And the first one, I proved that it was just a crazy
right.
person, aka stalker, troll, whatever you want to call them.
Hmm.
They
in the back.
they never took that person's channel down.
What and what gets me is there's someone who's been taking screenshots of Matt and making channel names with his picture
Mm-hmm.
that are horrible. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know, I don't know a nice way to put that. And
Yeah.
then the biggest thing that finally just really, really upset him was somebody went into another chat of one of our friends and had his picture and
And
almost
my
his
name.
name, you know, very, very similar.
Missing a T.
Yeah. And then when they went in, they started out saying nice things and then they started insulting people and stuff like that. And
Mm-hmm.
Matt was like, these people that are friends are going to think I'm betraying them, and I'm not. And that's what really upset him because he didn't want them hurt. He didn't want his
Mm-hmm.
friends to feel betrayed.
The only thing that saved my bacon with that is the fact that in most of the channels they were doing that in, I was a mod, and they were like, "Well, how come you don't have your wrench?" And I'm like, "That's because it's not me."
Right.
Yeah.
So, that's been you learn how to deal with it. But, um, we all push forward, and then as you meet other people, and their network becomes part of your network, and you build from that, and
Mm-hmm.
that's how some of Matt's friends have become so big so quick is because he shares them out to all the people following him, so they follow
Mm-hmm.
them. You know what I mean? So it's like all of a sudden it kind of bumps, and it's not because anybody's doing anything wrong. They just caught a good network, you
Mm-hmm.
know. And but some of what you're talking about, I'll do some research and see if I can find out anything else about uh
Yeah, because I'm just about at my wits end of it,
I'm,
and
yes, sure.
it you know,
It's
and
not that.
I don't even
Could you hand it
the
to me, please?
probability of me ever becoming monetized is very low to start with. It's
Okay.
just the hard work and not
Right.
and being punished for it. That's what's
Right.
getting me. The
Right.
numbers, I could care less about the numbers.
Right.
But if you're putting in hard work, you like to see some kind of, you know,
Yes.
and for me, the way my channel's set up, it's to help others get over their milestones.
Right.
So I guess what the way I find it's affecting me is I see people aren't getting notified. Well, that kind of takes all the wind out of my sails for my channel.
Right.
Because if I cannot, if I cannot
And people
push
don't know that
a
you're
channel
doing
like what
anything.
I used to, what's there?
Well,
Other than
here's
showing
a
people some flour or some vegetables and
here's a
um, fuzzy cows, but it just
here's a thought is intentionally set up dates where some of your followers, whatever, um, lives where certain people are coming up on panel, even if it's just
Mhm,
regular conversation. But what happens
mhm,
is their followers come over to your channel for that video, whether they were already your followers or not. But
yeah.
that automatically bumps yours, and that viewership could start bringing in the algorithm to notice you more. And it's people that
But
enjoy
then
talking.
I'm not doing what I set out to do.
Oh, okay.
Now I've got to change myself for
I get
what
that.
they
That's
want,
fine. That's fine.
and that's and no, I understand. I appreciate what you're
Right.
saying,
Right.
but
And it may work
I
for some people.
shouldn't have to because I, had some issues recently and, you know, stepped away for about, not really totally away. I was still in everybody's
But
lives.
like I said,
A
I
lot of
don't
the
know.
time I
Is that
didn't say anything,
right?
but I was there. If, you know, I don't know how many times I'd sit there on Matt's channel and sit there and delete people.
Right.
He
Oh
knew
yeah,
I was there.
absolutely, absolutely.
But,
Like I said, you've been
and
there all along.
Was you there
yeah,
last night?
no, I was not. I fell asleep.
Well,
Well,
that's good.
first of all, I had a
Last night.
dinner meeting, and then I fell asleep like 20 minutes after I got home.
The live Matt had a night before last. Is that when you did it?
Yeah,
Okay. Was the first live he'd done in where he
2
was the
weeks.
one hosting it in
2 weeks.
at least 2 weeks. Yep.
Yeah,
I was lying low. I
Um.
was even
yeah,
lying low
Oh,
on TikTok for
have
a
you
little bit
seen
too.
the? Have you
I know.
seen the mugs? Well, Matt was wearing his hat. Have you seen the
Yeah,
mugs done?
yeah.
See? Whoop. You can't. Where am I? Oh,
Don't show him the zombie mug.
okay. I don't know if you can. And it's
Yeah, no,
fellas, but it's
he
the
showed me his
size.
mug.
It's the size of
The one you
the
sent
one you
us.
sent us,
Okay, the
and
15 ounce.
right, it's a 15 ounce, and but I think the handle on yours, it's slightly different make.
Yep.
You know
Okay.
because the handle on yours is a little bit bigger. Now I had one that I made for myself that just because for one thing, because we now have the sublimation printer and everything, so I wanted to play with it to make sure that I knew how to do it before I was putting stuff up for sale, you know.
Yeah. Oh,
And
absolutely.
this is, I think I need to bring this down. Yes, I do.
Hey, Charles. And I will say hello to everybody here.
Absolutely.
One,
Please do.
one.
Please do. That's your.
Yeah, I just got to get caught up because I'm way
Okay.
behind.
Well, I'll jump off also
All
because,
right.
like I said, I know I can take over. And since I can't see the chat on the screen, I lose mental thought, ADHD stuff.
All that he's got to,
I lose-
all what Matt has to do is press stream and you'll be able to see it.
Where's we're on
Should be at
his
the top of the chat.
we're
So we got
on
All
Guard
I
Stick,
have
Gardner, Paul
is
Honeyman.
Back Road Hillbillies.
if I turn it sideways, I don't even have to push a button.
Let me see.
Okay.
Um,
And
I know Back Road Hillbillies. There's a bunch of Simply Jan Homestead, I think.
yep.
Jen!
Hello, Jan. We got Paul. We got Miss Ann. Well, Miss Ann just stepped out for a minute. She'll be back. And of course, Simply Jan.
All
And
right.
Mike from Vision Acres. I like to see that name back on here. I do. It completes my
Okay.
chat.
Oh, and say hi to Brutal Bob.
Oh, is he
Hey,
watching?
Bob. Yeah. How are you and the missus feeling there, Bob? Praying for you, big guy.
Yes.
Isaac's family, howdy, howdy. Oh, you've just turned around. Looks like you're doing dances on your chair.
Yep.
Paul Hanneman, Cindy Lee. What's going on, Cindy? How are you? Hopefully all's well. Christian, should you not be working, mister? Don't get yourself in trouble. And who have we got? No, we still have everybody chatting. That's what I love about everybody here is, they just keep interacting with everybody. Back Road Hillbillies, howdy, howdy.
Probably.
Fallen Arkansas veterans. Charles, did you get to try your maple syrup yet, sir? Now that you figured out that it was there for a week before you went to pick it up.
Well, and I know
And
Lazy Days Ahead got their maple syrup and something else.
Seth.
Cane cream, I think. Seth.
Yeah. So I've got to say this this cream that Jen and Wiley sent me the recipe for. That crap's magic.
I know. I
Now,
keep waiting on mine.
well, there's only so much money I got, dude.
Well, let me get
And
some money,
and
and I'll send
it's
you some money on PayPal
it's
so
not
you can.
no. You're not gonna I don't do it. I don't operate like that. You'll
No.
just wait a couple more weeks, that's all.
Hey, hey, I'll send you some money to PayPal to help pay for shipping for other people.
No English. Sorry, senor. No English. Add music to a friend of mine's video. He didn't have any music on there. Gave him a warning. It was a premiere. No music. Oh, I know, Jen. I can't figure it out. And they flagged me for the song that I put in that the singer, the person that wrote the song, has given me exclusive. I can use it for all my social media. I'm the only one that has been given the right, except for his family, to use his song. YouTube flagged me this week. And I sent them back a message and said, this is his contact information. I'm the only one on YouTube allowed it. So I said, you might, before you start flagging people, and I put it right in my description that I had exclusive rights and whatever else, and they still flagged me for it.
I got a copyright for my intro and outro that I have the license with Canva, and it was in it. It was in the description. It was at the bottom of the page in a little short video, and they said no.
No, you have to snap.
So
I don't think that. Okay, never mind.
yeah.
It was for that.
Oh my goodness, Charles, you're killing me. He's gonna wait till this weekend to try it. Some pancakes, I bet. Goes good with waffles too.
I keep hoping I'll get some because I want to use some to make some barbecue sauce.
Do you want to smell it? Take a big smell. Oh,
Jen, he's being mean to us.
I'm so sad that we didn't get enough that I could send it to a lot more people this year. I've had to limit who gets it. And yeah. The only one I haven't heard from.
If you have any for me, you can send that to someone else because I really shouldn't have all the sugar that's in it. But
Oh, you're getting you're
cream,
getting
definitely. I want some of the pain stuff.
So,
after my tournament this last weekend, I couldn't walk for 3 days.
So, mine's a little bit lighter than what Jen's is. Jen sent me the base recipe, and then we played with it. There was a additive that she's always wanted to put into hers, but it's very expensive. So I said, well, like a little bottle of it was like $30. And you use from the last, my batch that I did took 2 tablespoons. So it's pretty, but my mother-in-law has, it's not Syrah, it's between, it's some kind of thing on her leg that it just keeps like flaking her skin. So I made rhubarb barbecue sauce with rhubarb. Well, I'd hope rhubarb was made with rhubarb, but anyway, she put it on her leg. First time, gone. She'd been buying chemicals and whatever else the doctor prescribed her. This stuff, put it on once. The next day, it was gone. And it, for pain, I put it on, and it just a little bit of a tingle, and about 2 minutes after, and I'm good for. If it's a really bad day, I'm only good for about half an hour. But
Pipe down alert.
oh, get out of here, you candy! So a bunch of people said they were going to try to order some. I don't know if anybody ever got any though.
I tried, but I couldn't figure out how to navigate all the
Oh,
this and that.
it was going to be $55 for 3 chocolate bars. I'm like, unless they're made of solid gold, I ain't buying them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, shipping was like 30 some bucks. I'm like, yeah, not my. Yeah,
And
it
I'm hoping by next month I'll be able to get your package in the mail.
cool. I'll be waiting. So let's pull up Jessica. I had actually forgot that she was there, but now she's up. Hey,
Hey,
how are you?
I'm doing okay. I was hurting this morning.
Uh-oh, what'd you do?
I had an injection done yesterday.
Yeah, that's no fun.
Yeah, so I've been taking a break from live streaming on my YouTube channel and just trying to rest my head and my neck and stuff, just take it easy and let it heal for a while.
I know whenever I was getting my injections in my neck and my shoulders, whatever, I actually felt worse after the injections. I ended up stopping them. But
Uh,
again, they had to put titanium in me, so the injections wouldn't have done anything anyways. So
Yeah, so while I'm taking a break from live stream on YouTube, I've been painting and doing my diamond art, and I've been I uploaded a video yesterday of a relaxing view on the bridge. I mean, you're going over the bridge, and all you see is a beautiful water view. So I
oh
did that
cool.
yesterday.
Awesome. Good job. Well,
Yeah,
and whenever you get deep into like you're concentrating on your painting and you're focused, sometimes it does help with the pain as well because
yeah,
you're not sitting there thinking about, I'm so sore. You're embedded in what you're doing. So that's
yeah,
good that you have another out.
yeah.
Um,
So last week I've been I've been doing live streaming on paintings, and I've been doing meditations live. Like I'll be on my front porch, and I'll be doing meditation time just to relax people's mind
yep.
because there's so much stress in this world nowadays. So I'm trying to get them to relax more and
Hmm.
listen to quiet birds, peaceful sounds. So I've been doing that, and then I think it was like a few days ago I did live streaming on my diamond art. So I'm doing different things and learning how to do stuff on there.
Good job. And that's what people need is to relax and everybody's so high paced now and
Yeah,
they got to go here and they got to go there and they don't take any time for themselves and I'll tell you that's why I had to take the last month and a half just to myself. I got
yeah,
to the point where I was just giving and I forgot about me. And that's the worst thing that people can do is forget about themselves. They get burned out, and there
yeah,
is so many people on YouTube who come in just a guns a blazing, and they keep forgetting. And that I'll keep saying that to the end of the day is people don't take enough time for themselves, which leads to
yes,
burn. I call it YT burnout, and it's real. It's a real thing. I don't know of anybody in my chat right now that hasn't went through it. If they're over, being on here for 6 months is what I really should have said. Is we just all need to regroup. And yes, we're here as a family, but we're no good to one another if you're only giving 25% because you're tired. Where if you rest and like I'm well, I was feeling fantastic until I got in a fight with a 4x4 and a jack on Sunday, and spent my afternoon in the hospital.
Um,
But other than that, it now I'm back ready to go, and I'm just not doing it on one. I'm doing it on two different platforms, the same as what you are. I see you. I
yeah.
see a lot of your stuff popping up over on TikTok, and I watch it and chuckle. And
Yeah, I've been doing different stuff on TikTok, like singing and dancing and
yeah,
doing my diamond art and showing my drawings on there. So it's because I started doing TikTok like a few years ago, but then I had to cancel. I had to delete it because all this junk that was making rumors about it. So so my mom told me the best thing is to do is to delete my account on TikTok, and
yeah.
then after the stuff, rumors about this TikTok stuff, I don't want to say anything, but um,
You go
so
ahead.
so once the stuff got clear out about TikTok and stuff, so I decided to come back on it, and so it's been going okay so far.
Oh, I'm very fortunate over there. I'm able to do the same over there as what I do here, and I've blessing people and just chatting with people. They're having a bad
Yeah.
day. Whenever I go live, there's especially whenever I like the little box that we can go live, and normally three of my buddies will pop in, or three
Uh-huh.
friends will pop in, and there's several people that'll sit there and just listen. And
Yeah.
but they do have a bigger troll problem over there than what they do here. I
Oh
found that.
gosh.
I've found that there is a lot more trolls over there, and I'm sure you're getting the same messages just from different people than what I am. Like
Well,
my
My
inbox.
my TikTok ain't public. It's kind of private because
Oh, you
only certain
privatize it.
people will join. But I don't have it set on public because all this
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. Well, and you did it right. You did it smartly, and um, like my Sunday this happened, so I wasn't on TikTok at all for Sunday and Monday, and I had 132 ladies send me messages.
Oh gosh.
Delete, 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 delete.
Yeah.
So it, you know, it's that's the one thing with TikTok that I dislike. That doesn't happen as much over here. It does happen here too, but
Yeah.
not near as much as TikTok because, let's face it, TikTok, you can make a new, um, you can make a new avatar or whatever, new screen name in 2 seconds,
Uh huh.
and you could be somebody else. So
Oh
where
gosh.
here it takes a little bit longer, but yeah, but no, I'm really glad to see that you're going strong with your paintings and your diamond
Yeah.
art and your TikToks, your just to see you, hey Leica, um, just to see your big smile whenever you're singing and dancing and you're just letting out your energy, it's
Yeah.
great to see.
I'm
It's
trying
really
to make. I'm just trying to make. I'm trying to make the world like loving, caring, joyful, and faith out there.
if
Cause
everybody if everybody just did a little, it would help a lot.
Yeah. And I got two paintings beside me. They're the newest one, which one of them I'm still working on.
Oh wow, that's beautiful. Good job.
Yeah. And it came out perfect.
Yeah, no, that's beautiful. Good
Yeah.
job.
Then I got this one right here on this side. I'm still working on it, but I'm doing the fish part right now.
Okay. That's cute. That's awesome. You are an amazing young artist. Good job.
Yeah, it's a catfish.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. And I love the way he's jumping. And just the detail in the
Yeah,
mountains, the detail in the mountains is breathtaking. You're doing a really good job.
yeah. So I've been busy doing that and doing meditations and just enjoying myself and just having relaxation
That's
week and just taking a couple days off.
Yep. And there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody needs to have a little bit of time to themselves. And,
Yeah,
you know, like I said earlier, nobody's any good to anybody if they're burnt out.
yeah.
And speaking of burnout, I don't know this, I don't know if you people know or not, but she works for an airline and she flies. Her route is Toronto and then back overseas, and that's her route is back and forth to Canada and then back to where she lives. And it's just like, oh my goodness, like the amount of time that that lady spends in the sky, it's crazy. And she says that she wished she could paint. And if I tried, she said that if she tried to paint, it'd look like a 2 year old. I'm not very artistic either. I can't even draw a stick man right. So, but so what else?
Um,
What else is new, Jessica?
well, after I do, then I gotta do another painting with a person that you there's another painting I'm gonna be working on. It's
Oh,
um is a I have and I have it on my laptop, but it's a volcano
okay.
and it's got forest trees and like in front of it.
Uh oh. I knew something was up whenever she started going boof. Her internet let go. Let's see if she tries to come back on. Yeah, that's quite a 16-hour round trip. Wow. I don't know how you guys do it. I honestly don't know. I love to fly, but wow, that's that's amazing. Being up in that. Oh, that's 16 hours one way. Wow. So obviously you must have the big plane then that the pilots have their own like bedroom and everything. Like you have two sets of pilots because just just two pilots couldn't fly that, could they? A 40-hour return with meetings. Wow. That is crazy. That's all right, Sheepy. We're still here. It's all good. But that's oh, let's see if she's back here. You went all fuzzy and then you just disappeared.
Yeah, sometimes it's my Wi-Fi that's on my laptop. It can be weak sometimes.
Okay.
Let me see. I can.
Oh, very cool. That'll be a tough one to do.
Yeah,
Just even the sky alone is going to be pretty tough by the looks of it. But
yeah,
I'm sure a professional like you'll have no issues.
yeah. So I can't wait to do that next.
Yeah, that looks like that one will. How long do you figure that'll take you?
Do you mean the fish one or the volcano one?
Volcano.
First I had to draw it on my sketch pad first to see if it how it turns out, and then
Okay.
if it turns out good, then um I can draw it on a canvas.
Thanks, Jan. See you whenever you get back.
And
That's
then before I actually paint it on the canvases, I had to get all the colors ready because it's all part of the blending the mountain part of the volcano. So I gotta get that coloration right and get all the paint colors ready.
wow. That's amazing. You are such such a an amazing young artist that you just don't stick to oils or one thing. You're multi what however you call it with art. You do
Yeah.
several different levels of art, which is great. Hey, Shane. And yeah, all that good stuff. But that's crazy. Um,
Hey Shane.
well, this is, oh wow! Like that's so. Would they have like a navigator on your plane? Like I know, or would they just have like two sets of pilots? Like I had always thought that there'd be like two sets of pilots and two, we'll call them engineers, or like yeah, I don't know what you'd call them, either engineers or um, yeah. Again,
I'm
I
not
was
I'm not
I was
good.
for
I'm not good of naming palette stuff. I'm not good with that
no, I
stuff.
know. Well, that's her job, right? That's her job. Hey, Rochelle. But yeah, no. After yes, flight engineers. Thank you, Shane. Um, it after my surgery, I have intermittent like memory loss, and now
Yeah.
that I'm battling a concussion as well, whew, I'm lucky if I remember my name. But all right, Paul, you stay safe, my friend, and you have yourself a wonderful week. And I'm sure we will see you in many, many lives. Don't forget Saturday night. This is my Saturday night to go live. So 8:30 Eastern, right after E3 Farmstead does their live. I'll be going live. So we'll do an evening. Adult beverages or just coffee, whatever you want to bring it to the party. And hopefully by then, I'm going to hopefully get my studio done tomorrow.
Oh, that'd be
And
awesome.
yeah, yeah. And then I've got some different colored. I don't know if I can fire it up here, or I know my kids have it all through my cell phone and whatever, but I've got like a whole bunch of different. Uh, no, I got a whole bunch of different colors that go
Oh
on
wow.
this. I've got, yeah, I've got a whole bunch of different. Where the heck did I just? Oh yeah, and then I've got this cool. I love this.
Oh, that's so cool. It's like rainbow color.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. So I'm actually going to do a review on this one. I've bought probably three different um, stands. Whenever I'm recording outside or whatever,
Yeah.
tripod is what I'm looking for. And this one is about $15 more, but I've got the bright white light, I've got the off white light, I've got all the colors, and the best feature of all that I didn't even realize is it's made out of metal. All my
Uh,
other ones broke because they were made of plastic.
oh
So
gosh.
I broke two this winter at the farm because it'd get full of snow and I'd go to adjust it and it'd break.
Uh,
So, needless to say, I'm probably going to do a review for the company. I bought this; it wasn't sent to me, but I know there's a lot of YouTubers that have the same issue as myself, that these things break, and
mm.
so I'm hoping that I can at least help somebody. What did Rochelle say? Where did you go? Rochelle. Oh, Rochelle. You notice I'm sort of hiding behind this so you don't see my flap. Oh, I guess it's over on this. There we go.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, they glued my eyebrow back on from here over, or yeah, from here
Uh-huh.
over to here. It was
Oh,
hanging in front of my eye.
oh
So
God.
I took a good hit. Oh, yeah, Shane, I was rushed to the hospital on Sunday. You want to see the other guy. But, anyways, we're still. I'm kind of just kind of wasting time here until we get. Hey, Charlie. Um,
Everyone.
oh my God! Like I can't even imagine your sleep. Um, like she said, it's 1:30 a.m. and she's so jet lagged. Oh, you'd live your whole life in jet lag. That's crazy. Um, yeah, Shane, oh, and Shane, you're gonna have to go back and watch the first 45, 50 minutes. Um, Matt's wife and I were talking about, I think, why you wanted to get a hold of me. Um, and I'm not going to rehash all of it again, but you're going to have to go back and watch about the first 45 minutes. Annette and Big Matt were on. And yeah, amen. It wasn't your career, but you got to do what you got to do. Trust me, I know that all too well. All too well. My career was ended because of the National Hockey League walking out back in 2005. I was a building engineer for the Corral Center in Ottawa for the Ottawa Senators, and that was going to be my career. I was going to be a building engineer and slash security. Oh, Vicky, thank you. You showed up. Thank you for the sticker. It will go on my board in my new studio. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I got it whenever I got back from New Brunswick. It was just sitting here in the mail. So yes, thank you again, Miss Vicky. Anyway, Jessica. So what else is nothing else new and exciting. I was just gonna see if we give somebody else a chance to come on up. And
Okay. Yeah,
anyways,
today I'm just relaxing my head and my neck today and just taking time off and just enjoying myself and watching Heartland on my TV and
yeah.
just relaxing my mind and just focus what I love to do.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, if you don't do it, you're gonna end up like the rest of us that have to take a month off and all that good stuff. And
Yeah.
yeah, you don't want to do that. But if you need to do it, you have to do it. Even
Yep.
though it may hurt your channel for a little bit, your mental health is worth much more than that.
Yeah. And I always, and every time when I end my live stream, every time I go off, I always tell them, I said, let's be blessings of God's grace because we all need God in our life.
Amen. Amen. We truly do. And some people never get to that point. But there's, I'm not scared to say that, do I go to church every Sunday? No, but I do pray every day, multiple times a day.
Yeah, I pray and I read Bible verses every day because it
There you
just
go.
helps my mind and it helps me look forward and stay strong.
Yep, yep. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Anyways, my dear, you have a great day, and
Thank you.
we'll probably see you Saturday night if you're around.
Yeah, I might be on later this weekend or
Okay.
so because depends how my schedule is and depends how I'm feeling in this process of the injustice treatment. So, but y'all can always have your notification thumbs up so you see
Yep,
me when I go live. So,
that's right.
thank
We'll
you for letting me join y'all.
we'll see you later. And again, guys, if you don't have Jessica passion for art, one of my moderators. I know I don't have Jesse to go Jesse, um, but if I've got one of my mods that can drop Jessica's channel here for me, if not, I can do it. It's not pas de problème. Just give me a sec here, Jessica, and I'll drop your channel for you. And uh, ah, or it's just passion, the number 4 and art, isn't it?
Yeah, passion number for art.
The heck? Oh, there we go. Thanks, Matt. Matt got it up. It usually you're right up at the top. Oh, I see. Oh, there you are. Guys, let's see if we can't get her to 330. I think we could probably do that today. She's sitting at 323 right now. Let's if we can. I'm sure we can get her to. It'd be nice to get her to 350, but let's get her to at least 330 today. So we'll try to we'll try to do that, Jessica. We'll try to get your numbers up today, and just remember, give it a day or two before you refriend anybody, and that way there
Um,
it'll probably stick.
okay.
Because if you do it right away, they look at it as it's a sub for a sub, and they'll delete it. They'll delete it, so you'll lose it. So if you wait even, what are we, Thursday, Saturday, you can add them as friends, and it should stick right away, and you won't have to worry about losing them.
Okay.
But alrighty, so we will talk at you after. Thanks
Yep.
for stopping by.
Thank you. And I hope y'all have a great day. And I'll see y'all later.
All right, you take care.
All right. Thank you.
Bye
Bye,
bye.
everyone.
Alrighty. We I'm still waiting for Jesse and Lisa. Jesse had to run out for a little bit, but yeah, he'll come. I'm not worried about it. But Huga Homestead, hello there. So I thought everybody was up to date, but anyways, I will kind of explain what happened. I have a video half done, just reconstructing what actually happened. The best that we can figure it out, because I honestly don't know. I heard a crack, and then the next thing I knew, I was on my ass on the ground, and with red matter pouring all over. So yeah, it and like I did before I start into that. Sorry, I'm the worst at this. I did read what you had said earlier about how life changes, and um, I'm so sorry to hear that. And you know, no young girl that your age should have to bury their dad due to those circumstances. I'm so sorry. But yeah, know that we'll keep you in our thoughts. And you're a good person. You're an amazing supporter for so many channels. And I love your channel. And yeah, keep on a going. And whenever you're flying over Ontario and you're about to come down into Toronto, I'm like, so if you're to take your pinky finger, look out the window, I'm a pinky finger north of Ottawa. So actually, no, you'd come in from Vancouver side, Toronto, and back out. So you wouldn't even come to my side. I got mixed up. Europe flies even into Chicago, O'Hare Airport. Their flight patterns right over my house. It's quite funny. Um, all international flights coming into Canada that are landing at either Pearson, Chicago, Dallas, all fly above my house, and then at Toronto they either land or they start going south. It's actually quite neat. Um, I forget the app that I have, but I'm just looking up to see what that app's called. Flight Aware is the app that I use, and like all that I do is I just have to click on it, and then there's a little arrow that's right here. Come on now. Ah. And what it does is it shows the map, and I'll blow. So I've got no airplanes over my house right now. We do have one coming in there. So if I click on him, he is doing 415 kilometers an hour, and he's flying at 1,890 meters. He's coming down. So I'm thinking he's coming into Ottawa, but I'll do one more click. And there you go. He's coming out of Trois Rivières in Quebec, and he's coming into Ottawa. He lands in 1 minute and 37 seconds. And it shows his flight pattern. It's pretty neat. Call me a geek. But it being, well, my God, I wouldn't even want to look at it where Rochelle is, because she's only a stone's throw from Pearson. All right, maybe a long driver, not a stone's throw, but she's fairly close to Pearson. And yeah, I just love that app. Yeah, your phone's so loaded. I can imagine your phone would be loaded, absolutely. All right, Charles, thanks for coming back, buddy. Not a problem, Mike. Oh, sorry, Tim. Tim? Tim, you're looking awful fuzzy. Tim, have you got horns? Oh, Tim's gone. I was going to say, Tim had a really, he had a really shiny coat. Yeah. They don't talk in miles per hour in the air. It's all kilometers. It's imperial. Only the US goes off of the old system. With and it's very, very neat. A good friend of mine, actually he was on my chat 3 weeks ago. Gavin. He's actually a pilot for Air Canada. Yes, he's only 19 years old, but he's a commercial pilot for Air Canada. he he was blessed. He's from Newfoundland, and their reserves or cadets are aviation. So he was able to get his pilot's license before he could drive a car. And he's rode the wave, and now he flies all over with he flies all over. I'm not seeing any picture, but we'll oh, there we go. Tim, you're looking awful fuzzy, buddy. I'm not sure if Tim's the one looking at us or Tim's the one with the horns. Not sure. Give that a try again, Tim. Let's see if we can bring him back. Here's Danny. Hey, Danny.
Hey there.
How are you?
Good. You had me cracking up. You said you're looking mighty fuzzy there.
Well, he was.
And I guess you
His coat was so nice and, clean and fuzzy. And
do you have horns?
Air Canada offered me employment several times. As bad as the salaries are in the Philippines, Air Canada and WestJet are worse. I don't know. I know how much he makes at the age of 19. Maybe for support staff, but I know their pilots make darn good money. My buddy retired out of the military and now flies whenever he wants to for Air Canada, and he makes a very good wage. And Gavin makes a half decent wage, and yeah, I've got quite a few friends that fly for them. So you might want to check again.
Thank you, Pafford Homestead. Oh, look all cheerful and whatnot.
Oh, there's MT Homestead. Hey, Terry. I'm going to say Terry because Mike should be working. So I'm going to go on the best guess for me. So what's new and exciting?
I have zucchini coming up, and cucumbers and tomatoes and lots of good stuff.
Well, see, our date, we really shouldn't put anything in the ground before June 1st. But I got looking at I think I'm going to go well, because this is our long weekend. We're coming into um, a long weekend, and I'm looking at the temperatures, and I've got a couple at night that are like 8 or 9 Celsius, which is just under 50, so between 40 and 50.
That's crazy
And
because it's like 80 degrees here.
it was 104 here last week.
Yeah, we
And
went through
then,
that period where it was like, okay, 85 degrees and then freezing the next, few nights. So,
oh, it's absolutely crazy. Whenever we were away in New Brunswick, it was like 65 to 75 the entire week, which it was just beautiful there. Actually, it was cool because there's still snow on the ground out there. And the girls called, I guess we left on Friday, no, Saturday. The girls called Tuesday night or Wednesday night, and they're like, how do we turn on the central air? We're like, open up some freaking windows. They're like, Dad, it's 36 without the humidex. I'm like, oh, all right. Well, go over to the programmer and type this and this and this in, and you'll have cold air. But yeah, they were dying. It was like 80 some degrees in the house. Oh, they were getting angry. But
well, actually, this year I was excited because this is really my third year gardening. And
okay.
so anybody who visits my channel, I tell them that I'm no expert. We're just here for the ride. If you're here to see me and all of my mistakes, and I take constructive criticism and all of the things. I don't pretend to even be an expert because I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm learning along the way and documenting it in the process. But so I was pretty excited because this time last year we were just putting stuff in the ground, and
Mhm.
and this year I got started with seedling trays inside and used lights, and so that really helped me jump the gun on things, so to speak,
Yeah.
and be able to get stuff out when it was time, instead of planning just now direct sowing seeds. When it was time to be able to put stuff out, then I was able to actually bring my plants out, and so that really gave me a head start, and I'm enjoying that.
Well, that's it. I am 7 weeks ahead this year because, you know, um, again, I have it gets me every time. The most amazing family members on here. I went and bought the greenhouse and all the lights and whatever, and you know, um, I had one of my amazing family members send me the money for it. Said, here, if you're going to grow money to help people in your community, the least I can do is help you with all your stuff, which blew me away.
That's awesome.
I'm, yeah. And, to be able to have the backing like that. So, in essence, what it did is it allowed me, I've already helped 6 families with their gardening stuff.
That's
And I've
great.
got enough that's ready to go here now for another 7 families. So I'm up over my projected. I wanted to help 5 families this year, put food in the ground. So, they don't necessarily garden, but they don't have a whole lot of money. And, 4 zucchini plants, 4 tomato plants, and some cucumber plants. That's going to give their family a lot of fresh produce that they don't have to pay. And what did it cost me? Yeah, the initial setup was about $400 with my little seed greenhouse and all my lights. And you know what? What's $400 whenever those people, they couldn't, especially now with the prices in the stores. Um, I looked, I got my wife, I wanted iceberg lettuce. I was going to have an old fashioned salad.
Yeah.
Debbie went and looked, and it was over $6 for a small head of lettuce.
Yeah.
How are people going to be able
Reckoning.
to,
Yeah.
like,
It's
if they're not growing, how are they going to be able? And like I said to the one family, she's like, "Oh, I don't think we'll need this much zucchini." And I'm like, "Oh, do you not like it?" And she's like, "Oh, we love it." And I'm like, "Freeze it." She's like,
right.
"What do you mean?" And I'm like, "Well, zucchini is one of the best." I said, "Do you have like one of those sealer things?" And she's like, "Well, yes, actually we do." And I'm like, "Suck all the air out of it,
Yeah.
and I'm like, "You can use it for zucchini chips. You can use it for zucchini bread." I said, "If it comes out and it's a little bit soft whenever it unthaws, use it for bread."
You can chop it up and
And
fry it.
that's it. You can add it to spaghetti sauces, to whatever, chilies, whatever you want. The kids won't know what they're eating if it's in a chili.
I love
She's like,
zucchini.
"I never even thought about that." And I'm like, "Cut it up, bread it, and
Yeah.
you've got a treat. You've made your own like zucchini sticks at home." I'm like, "It's very, very easy." And she's like, "I never even thought about that." And I'm like, everybody that gives it out in the summer, I said, if you see some, go grab it. I said,
That's awesome that you're blessing other people with it.
well, it's just, there's a lot of child um, poverty in our area. Um, Folks, not all folks, some are just down on their luck. Some would rather go get a tattoo than make sure their kids had wholesome food. Um, yeah, and that's a very, very small number, but it's there. And being an elected leader in the community, it's almost like it's my job to help them.
Yeah.
So I yeah, I hopefully will get 11, and then I want to do one more quick, because I can make things pop within 3 or 4 days in my setup that I have.
That's awesome.
So even if I started in there, I'll be able to get at least 5 more people by the second week of June, and they're going to still be 2 weeks ahead. And I'm only going to start the seeds on this weekend.
Right.
Like I've got
Lucas said,
what,
am I pronouncing it right?
12? Uh, where? Sorry.
Luca, Lyka. Is that a U
Oh,
pronounce?
no, no, it's
Is it Lyka?
Huga, Huga Homestead.
No, Lyka, Lyka.
Oh,
Is
sorry,
it
like,
Luca or
sorry,
Lyka?
don't mind me. My concussion kicks in sometimes, and
It's
I'm
okay.
just in left
She
field.
asked me, she said,
Yeah,
how long does it take you to grow veggies? Here it takes us about 25 days. Well, I already have like lettuce and things like that. That's not a veggie, I don't guess. I don't know. Is it? Does that count? But
yeah,
I have like radishes that already harvested. I have turnips that I already harvested from that
good
I
for you.
started in March. So
Okay,
that was 2 months. And then I have zucchini that could be harvested right now, but I'm hanging out. I'm trying to let them grow to as big as possible because I'm in that zucchini contest for Garden State Gardener. And so I'm trying to wait as long as I can, but they could actually be picked right now and eaten. So she asked me how long, and so I guess that would be 60 days, 30 to 60 days. I don't know. But
roughly. But we don't have near the temperatures that you do, like it, in the Philippines. Like I just saw, she just said it's 31 degrees at 2 o'clock in the morning. So your quickest conversion is double it, add 32. So 62 plus another, it's 90 whatever at 2 o'clock in the morning there right now.
yeah,
So it's over 90 degrees. So yeah, they would. And like she said, they don't have, um, like she said, that she gets that what I'm saying, times are harsh or whatever. There's no such thing as welfare, unemployment, old age pension. It's food banks. If you don't help your family, they starve. Simple as that.
Hmm.
And
Brampton
again,
Garden. I'm
and
sorry.
again, how many people take it for granted what we have?
Yeah.
You know,
Brampton
wow.
Gardner says, I have never bought iceberg lettuce, so I don't know the price, but it was $5 for a package, 2 pack of romaine. And I'm growing romaine lettuce in my garden as well. I have a whole salad bed, so anything that you could use for a salad is, I call it my salad bed. I'm growing
That's
radishes, different. I've got gourmet blend lettuce, romaine lettuce. I tried going spinach, but I failed miserably. Um, I've got just all sorts of things in there. I got bok choy. I'm gonna try that for the first time. I don't know if it'll be
I
good.
the bok choy was good. Um, it does invite a ton of earwigs. So make sure you get some diatomaceous earth.
Yes, I
Um,
have that.
okay, because I actually did a study last year. I started getting infested with earwigs and whatever, and it was actually Joe at Garden State Gardener said, "Have you tried diatomaceous earth?" And I'm like, "I didn't know you could put that on vegetables." He's like,
Yeah,
"Yeah,
it's
there's
supposed
food.
to be. It's
There's
supposed to
food
be
grade."
healthy,
Yeah.
organic.
So I'm like, "Oh no, I'll give it a shot." So what I did is I did a time lapse of, I think it was 2 weeks. I squirted some on, and then I used just like the powder,
Right.
and there was no real difference as to which one worked better. So the only thing with the powder is it gummed up the spray bottle.
Yeah, and you have to
So
use a mask when you put it out because it's not healthy to breathe it in. So you need to make sure that when you're spreading it, because it's like asbestos. Am I saying that right? So
yeah,
you have to yeah, you have to make sure you don't breathe it in.
well, it's
But it
crushed
does
glass,
feel
is it
good.
not?
What now? I'm
Isn't
sorry.
isn't diatomaceous earth? Isn't that like just crushed glass?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the yeah. So you don't want to inhale it.
No, no, no,
Or
no.
get it in your eyes or any when I and I know that sounds goofy, but I wear gloves whenever I put it out and I wear a face mask to make sure that, that I don't actually like be like, oh, gnat in my eye. Oh, now I'm blind. you know. So
Oh my God! Did you just read what Leica typed? So
I
with
think
the
I might
masks,
find in the chat. Let me
there's a
see.
lot of there's a lot of people in Canada here that complain about masks. Their presidents ordered people to be shot and killed.
Well, I'm talking about to avoid inhaling the
Hello? No, why? What do you need?
Oh, I love slicer tomatoes, Brampton Gardner.
Well, I can get you if I can take you over and show you. Like tonight, we can have like an aluminum. There's an aluminum one that I can get right now. Oh, I will get a hold of Rob after I'm off my live, and I will double check. Okay, bye.
Thank you, Joe,
All
for
right,
telling me
sorry
about
about
my
that, guys.
collaboration.
Um, but that's just crazy. The two different worlds. Between the Philippines and here. That people are told you wear your mask or you're shot.
That's
Wow.
insane. That's insane.
Like, you know, that's wow, is all I can say.
Thank you for coming, Rebecca.
Yeah, that's it, Rochelle. Yeah, crushed organism. Shells. It's meant to be what? Like jagged little pieces of whatever that get under pests, shells, and I
Um,
guess
Fallen Arkansas asked veterans asked, "Can you freeze lettuce?" And I don't know about that. Now,
no.
I don't have enough to freeze, but I'm just gonna pick it as I want to eat it, and
It
wash it
would
up.
get
And eat
it gets all mushy, Charles, simply for the fact that it's 99.9% water.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, you can't freeze lettuce. Um, oh, okay, Lisa. Well, maybe I'll wait until Saturday. I was just going to do the review of all your stuff that you sent me and the
Hey.
taste test of all the jams and jellies.
Yes, man, I'm so jelly about y'all's jelly.
Oh, wow. Since they're watching, they know what they sent me. But Lisa sent me like
Go ahead, rub it in. I can take it.
mango
Mm,
marmalade, Gavanna. I know I'm butchering this one.
guava,
Guava maybe,
guava jam.
guava jam. So there's this type, and then this type. They're
It's
both
awesome.
guava, but they're two different colors.
Well, maybe one
So
is a preserve and one is a jam.
no, they're both jams. That's what Lisa said, anyways. So you know, what better way to try jam is with marmalade? And then, like I said, to buy this in Canada, you're probably
Okay.
looking at like
Yeah,
$160
yeah,
because just a little, those little wee things of the artificial, not even the real stuff, is like $8 or $9. So,
yeah.
and I think there's like 1 or 2 ounces to that.
Yeah, Jesse's
Hey,
got
Lori.
gas. You've got a guy.
Oh yeah. If I want to know if I need any more, I know where to get it.
Yeah. He was joking with me earlier. They were joking with him saying he just needed to adopt me. Like, I'm gonna change my name to Danny Days with a Z and just do Danny Days ahead.
I don't see an issue with that.
So Jesse and Lisa are good people.
Oh,
I have really
they.
like took to some people like on here. I'm like considering them family. I
Mhm.
really do appreciate the community. They're so encouraging. And when,
Hmm.
because some days you do things, you're going to rub that in eating that jam right in front of my
Hmm.
face. Just rub it in.
Out of respect for Lisa, I have to try her jam.
Right. Um,
It is
but
very
seriously,
good.
some days you can do a lot of things and it doesn't matter how much you get done. You're still telling yourself, like,
Yeah.
you know, am I really doing enough? And then you put your content out there with just a fraction of what you've done. And, everybody's like, that's awesome. That's great. And they're encouraging you and whatnot. And then it's like, yeah. So,
Charles, if I'm not mistaken, you have one of these sitting right beside you. So you could try your maple syrup while I was trying jam.
is Charles the fallen Arkansas veteran?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he said that's not fair. See, he agrees with me.
I know. He's saying it's not fair, but he's sitting there with a big jar of maple syrup right beside him. So, nom, nom, nom.
LGL said Scott Jesse has toe jam you can try.
I don't think I'm supposed to use this much, but it's pretty good. I just got to keep it away from my son whenever he comes home. That's all. He's already made me promise that I won't. He loves the marmalade, and he already promised me that I wouldn't eat all the mango before he got home off of. He's out in the field right now at the military, so.
Can you hear my dog?
Hmm.
How does it taste?
This one here,
You had one of both?
this one here is very good. This one here almost tastes like rhubarb. So I'm not sure what that is, what type of plant, but if it's like a root family like rhubarb, it it tastes fairly close to rhubarb jam that I make here. Not quite as obviously. Now you're not being nice, Leica. Yeah, you could never, or well, flying into Canada, you could never get that for that price here. So she
No.
ordered Domino's pizza, an extra large pizza, 10 toppings, 20 chicken rings, a salad, chocolate cake, 2 bottles of Pepsi delivered for 450 pesos, which is roughly $9 Canadian, which
You're
would
looking
be
at
about
50 bucks.
$7 American.
You're looking at 50 to 60 bucks just for that.
Well, yeah, it'd probably be 75 to 80 here, probably for that. Oh, Lisa. Oh my God, this is almost heavenly. I just got to mix it up a little bit, Danny. Don't mind me as I mix my mango
Yeah.
marmalade.
She said guava is a fruit. One had a pink meat inside and the other one had white meat inside. So that's why the color
The
difference.
white one tastes. Oh, I'm not a huge mango lover. I do love your mango marmalade. Oh my.
That's evil, Scott. Where is Pafford Homestead from?
Texas.
Well, I want to know what Domino's you can get a large pizza, two 2-liter drinks, a salad, and
20 chicken rings.
for how much do you say?
He said 30 bucks.
$30. There ain't no way.
It'd be like, so this is going to be a hit. I know damn well once my son gets a hold of it, I'll never see another drop of it.
Right, so you better enjoy it now.
Well, and I will let him try it Monday whenever he's going back up. Because if I let him try it while he's going to his place in Ottawa, I will never get it. And Lisa, this stuff is still good. So they sent me, you're going to have to type it out, Lisa. It's a Mexican something. Hang on. She might have put the name of it on here. Gotta help me out, Lisa. I ripped it apart. I can't. Yeah. Still crispy. And then they also sent me some spice.
Nice.
I don't have any Ritz crackers, so I had to use. Oh, might have put a little too much on. But how do I? Anyways, there's quite a bit on there. Yeah, that's it. A Mexican turnip.
That's a big turnip. That's huge.
It's about half the size of a turnip from up here. We grow our turnips large.
Whoa.
But I thought everybody in the house would like this, but it turns out I'm the only one. Hang on now. The J, well, isn't that the whole Mexican language? There is no real J's. And of course,
So it's jicama.
oh my goodness. Where is it?
If you drink that straight, you'll be drunk in a couple of sips.
So jicama.
Jicama. Jicama. I don't know. Okay, well, I think I've bombed you for long enough. Are you drinking that straight? You really are arguing? Go ahead and say, messy.
It tingles inside.
Yeah, I guess so. There's no telling what extra's in there. It's for Mexico.
The only thing it's going to do is make my day go better.
If you start stretching out.
Pain? What pain? I think I need some coffee. Oh, gracious. But again, thank you, Jesse and Lisa. You guys bless me far, far too much. And Terry, I don't know if you're still in here, but I got Terry stickers the other day, and Terry, I will send out yours this weekend.
I need to know how to make stickers, I want to do my own magnets and stickers so I can be getting some other people's magnets and stickers.
Well, my one that I use all the time with the circle, Daz made that one for me. But all the rest of the logos and stuff I use, I either made it or Big Matt made them for me.
Well, I made a logo for myself. I just need to know how to make it into it. I don't know where to go to make it a magnet or a sticker.
Well, if you want to buy them, like I have a guy, he's the cheapest for the best quality that I've been able to find. And he's here in Canada. He charges Canadian prices, which is even cheaper for you guys. And it's free shipping in North America.
Okay.
So, and he's the cheapest. And I have their stickers. Altruistic Farmstead has their stickers. I'm trying to think who else is ordered from them, but it's in my. I did a video on them last year, so it's in my. Just go through my thing and the name of it, and he's running a special. So
I like it. Sorry. She's telling you she's leaving.
Oh, all right. You have a good.
I'm from Alabama, by the way. She said I had a Texas, Tennessee accent.
You've got a little bit of a twang.
Yeah.
You do.
Well, I was born in one place and raised in the other place and then came back and, have been a little of everywhere. So
you just picked it up and you've got a unique twang.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, it's, oh my goodness. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday now, I just got an alert on my phone. It's supposed to be raining. No better time to plant your garden than in the rain.
Right? That's what I did this last Saturday.
I have no issues with planting. I just have to finish. I've got to put one more support in and hopefully it doesn't hit this eye. We'll try to keep it all to one side. I got half of it fixed before it flew in my face, but we'll see. Oh yeah, Joe. What are we supposed to be? Yeah, we're 26, which 26, 40, 52, 84. We're supposed to be about 80, between 80 and 84 all weekend with rain.
Oh,
That means the humidity level is going to be through the roof. Um, there you are.
I'm here. Yeah.
Um,
I didn't know if you wanted me smoking my vape on your channel. So.
what more can they do to me? Nothing. So hopefully I can get enough folks that will throw me up on their community page and try to get my notifications going back out. I've heard from so many people that they're just not getting the notifications.
I got notified that you were going live, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But
But
there's
like
some people
I went from like 150 to 200 people watching my videos to 10.
right.
And
I don't know.
like Rebecca said she hadn't got any messages whatsoever, but I was putting videos up.
See,
I've
like,
been
well, I
putting them
haven't
up every second.
seen
I've
you.
been
Where
putting
you
them up
been?
every second day, every day. I don't know. Hey, Lila.
Joe says he wasn't getting notifications either.
Yeah. So I just
So
and Joe's pretty much tried to single-handedly this week try to bump my numbers through the roof. And again, they went up about 20, and then just kind of flatlined again. And
yeah.
again, it is what it is. I
Well, that's
just
like me. I had 225 yesterday, and then this morning I had 218.
yeah.
So
What it is if they're not watching the video and they're not hitting the subscribe or the notification bell,
right.
YouTube's booting them.
That's got to be what it is. Because I mean, I don't know. Because even some of them commented, and I thought that's what made it stick.
Well, they have to
So,
comment, but they have to watch the entire. So a lot of them, they'll come in, they'll make a comment, and in the back of their head say, I'll come back and watch another video after I've commented, I've done blah, 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 blah. Well, they forget to come back and watch that video. Poof,
right.
gone. So
And
it's,
Joe, I'm trying not to let my zucchini rot while I'm trying to get the largest zucchini here.
oh, I know. I should have, you want to see my Peter Pepper plants. Oh my God, I should have jumped in on, I should have jumped in because I've still got them in my incubator thingy, seed thingy, and the damn things, I'm already getting peppers.
Yeah, I don't have peppers yet. My pepper plants are like I can't even show you how big they are, but they're like this tall, and they still don't have any peppers on them.
So
we'll see.
mine are roughly about a foot, and I've got one or two peppers on them already. I'm like, wow.
I know, Joe. It only takes one, but what if one is going to get longer than the other? So, gotta let them all play out their max life. I'm not gonna
Ah,
lie, it's hard. It's hard not to cut it off and chop it up and throw it in the frying pan though, because I love zucchini.
absolutely. I love to make like homemade zucchini sticks.
Mm.
They're simple. I did find one recipe for the air fryer.
Oh
So
yeah.
I'm going to, my first zucchini I get is going to go to that. I'm going to pick it young,
I didn't
nice
think
and
you could do them in the air
small.
fryer.
What's that?
I didn't think you could do them in the air fryer. I definitely will try that.
the same thing as doing it in the oil. Apparently, it's supposed to be just as good. Now, it's
And
going to have to
healthier,
be darn
probably.
good to beat it not being full of oil.
Yeah.
I know it's
I
supposed to
thought
be
that.
healthy and all, but I like my little bit of grease.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely, Lisa. Absolutely. I make zucchini bread with chocolate chips. I make it without chocolate chips. I make them with pecans or no, not pecans.
Yeah.
Anyways, I put nuts in them.
You
I,
said
I make
pecan.
I make a whole bunch of different zucchini breads. I
Yeah.
believe
I
we
need to try
just
my hand at bread.
I think I just
Right.
ate my last one about 2 months ago. So it's it's time that I do get my zucchinis going again. And well, let's face it, I've already got flowers
Yeah.
from growing in the I call it the incubator for flower, but seed greenhouse.
You live in Canada. You can grow all kinds of flowers, can't you?
Well, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get a zucchini plant, cucumber plants, 2 tomato plants, put them in the seed thing, and see if I can't have fresh vegetables all winter.
That'd be cool.
I'm
Way
going to
to
try
avoid
it.
the question.
It's something I'm just going to give it a shot. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's not like I have any shortage of seeds. Like
Yeah.
after blessing so many people, I still have probably enough to get another 40 families their garden. If I see seeds and I like it, I pick them up. So I shipped, I don't know how many I shipped out to a buddy of mine in Newfoundland. Like his entire family and his girlfriend's family will all be able to eat off of the seeds that I sent them.
Yeah.
So, you know, and they have a really really short growing season out there. Like I've seen it snow in Newfoundland in the middle of June.
Wow.
So, you know,
I thought it was bad that we had snow in January and February.
oh, I wish.
But we rarely ever have snow. And then it like
Yeah.
goes the whole winter and doesn't snow until like the first week in February or something. And then it doesn't even hardly stick. You know, when it snows here, everybody's like running to the grocery store to get milk and bread, I guess for milk sandwiches. I don't know. Um,
Well, you guys don't have the same infrastructure and equipment as what we do.
no,
Like just for my little township, we have 13 plows
yeah, you'll
plus a
think the
grader.
world is shutting down. Like everything is gonna end. You know, when it snows here, it's like school shuts down, everything shuts down. If it just does a little trinkle of snow, you know, and I'm like, you know, people live in this like the majority of the year, like, and they survive just fine.
Yeah. Okay, Lisa, that's not fair. Nobody has zucchini right now. And I'm not paying no $4 a pound for zucchini that
Well, I
came from
do.
Costa Rica.
No, no, this is fair because I have zucchini. You were eating the jam and rubbing it in, and you know now Miss Lisa is rubbing it in all the
Oh,
butter on the bread and all.
and she can rub it in because she's got all this jam and jelly sitting there, so she can have that on her on her zucchini bread too. So she's got the best of all worlds. And
I guess so.
of
I need
course
to
she's
step up
got
my
Jesse
game.
too. So
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, that's a win-win.
yeah, yeah, a win-win. Isn't
Hey,
she lucky?
I think she is. I like Mr. Jesse now. I do.
Oh, don't you start talking with that sweet southern twang. He's gonna drive right off the road.
Yeah.
Uh,
But Miss Lisa's sweet too.
Oh, you know
I
what?
like them both. I've got
I'm
I've
a
kind of
better
gotten
person with
attached.
them in my life, so
Yeah.
yeah,
But
they're
anyway,
uh, they're good folks. That's all I can say.
yeah.
Yes, exactly, Joe, the mod father.
The mom father.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, well, I do think I'm gonna call it, guys, because it is over 2 hours, and well, since my doctor really didn't want me on anything, I think I did all right. But I can start to feel my headache coming back, so
Uh-oh.
it is what it is, right?
Well, I
Um,
appreciate you for having me.
well, I appreciate you coming up anytime. Like I say, this is my Saturday night, so I will be live 8:30 Eastern. Adult beverage, water, coffee. We'll sit and we'll have a good chat Saturday night. And God only knows, sometimes it goes an hour, sometimes it goes. I think the latest one we've done was 1 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Now that night there was a whole bunch of moonshine being drank, and other people were into whiskey, and it made for an awful, awful long um, Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was good to meet some new friends in here. I haven't seen a lot of these people I had not even heard of, so that's pretty
Well,
cool.
Saturday night, like I say, Saturday night they'll probably these same people will be all around, and we usually average about 40 to 50 people Saturday night. Um, and I'm sure the mods will be. I'll have more mods in that can drop a ton of links.
Well,
And
when my spouse is at home, he works 12-hour shifts, some 5 days a week, and sometimes 6. And when he's home, I try not to be on here. He'll say, "Are you doing your Spielberg thing again?" So,
all
but
right,
anywho,
well, if you're
so
on, you're on. If you're not, well, we'll see
on
you
the
next
weekends,
Thursday.
I try to give him my time, so
I get it. I get it. I worked construction for many years. You know, come home, you eat dinner, you go to bed, get
yeah.
get up, and then somewhere you throw a shower in there. And
Sometimes he doesn't even make it to dinner. Like sometimes he comes in and takes a shower and he gets off at 6:30. Sometimes he just takes a shower and plops over on the bed. He's so tired. So
yeah,
uh, I'm
been
like,
there,
baby,
done it.
you gotta eat something. I cooked all this for you to eat something. But I appreciate him working
Jesse
hard.
wants to know where your head is, asking for a mod. There. Yeah, Danny's got hers right there. She's got a little bit more hair than what I do, but
Not much. It's kind of falling out.
if you're talking about my head mod father, I don't know where he is. He throws his nephew to the curb, and he's out gallivanting around Houston.
All right, I'm gonna go. Thank
All right.
y'all.
Yes, I'm going to log off here soon too, and you have a blessed day, Danny, and we will maybe see you on Saturday, and maybe not. And
All
we
righty.
might see you next Thursday. Uh, yeah, you know what I do with that, Heather? I wear earbuds. Debbie watches her TV. I watch my YouTube. I just wear earbuds, and that's how we maneuver that one. Oh, whoa, huh? Oh, never mind. Told you, head issues. Um, it was all right, but I'm starting to feel it now. So time to go and have a lay down and then get up and do some supper. But yes, I read that now, Danny. Don't blame the poor kid with I didn't have a whole lot in there and it got all shook around. So now I'm in trouble. But that works too, Heather. But again, I appreciate everybody so much for stopping by. Um, if you can, throw me on your community page. Share out my Saturday night live, and we'll get together Saturday night. And hopefully, I believe I don't have one coming out tomorrow because I did a live today. I just put a short little video out last night about Rob, my where all my animals are, that farm. They just got the agricultural award this year. So that was quite neat. And so I should have put that out yesterday, but his daughter works for 911 and she had to work last night. And it was so busy that she couldn't stream it. So she asked me to put it up on YouTube. So that's why I put it up as soon as I got home. I'm not really looking for views on that one. It was more for their family. But if it's up there and I get views off it, yay me. But again, thank you, Jesse and Lisa, for the amazing stuff you sent. I will try to get your shirts. I think I've got a small box here. Somebody told me that it's actually more expensive to ship t-shirts in the plastic bags than what it is in a small box. So actually, what I might do is get a hold of Matt. Anyways, I'll shoot you a message later, Jesse. I want to see, because I've got to get something to Matt and I got to get something to you guys. And instead of paying double shipping and you're literally 10 minutes apart, I'll see if I can figure something out. And if it doesn't work, then I'll ship it twice. I don't care. But if I can, that's good. Anyways, I think my big suck of a yellow lab wants my attention. I'm sitting at the kitchen or dining room table, and she's wiggled herself underneath the table and is laying on my feet. So this is going to make a great time to try to... Jan, are you going live tonight or tomorrow night? Sorry, guys. Squirrel! I just saw Jan's name, and I just want to push the people that are in here now. If you're having a live tonight, put it in the chat so everybody knows. And tomorrow night, please go check out Jesse and Lisa's page. They are going to be guests with Altruistic Farmstead Friday night. I believe, Lisa, help me out. Is it 5:30 Central or 6:30 Central? I think it's 5:30 Central. Okay. Oh, that's okay, Jan. I'll make sure to let everybody know. I know what time though, Miss Lisa. I know that. I think it's 5:30 Central because it's usually 6:30 Eastern. I think, and it hurts to think. So once Lisa answers us, then we'll be off to the rodeo. Come on now, Miss Lisa. Huh? 5:30 Central. Okay. 5:30 Central, 6:30 Eastern. Go watch Jen, Wiley, Miss Lisa, and the Mod Father. And you're sure to be a lot of laughs because Jesse does enjoy to make fun of Wiley. Hell, Jesse likes making fun of everybody, but that's what makes Jesse Jesse. And we wouldn't want him any other way. And again, thank you, folks, for stopping by. Started out slower, but obviously people got to see that I was back on. And you know what, guys? This could be all my fault too. But I had to do what I had to do. And I had to take a little bit of time for me. And, well, I did. I might have done myself a lot of damage on here. But hopefully I can fix that. And Joe, again, Joe trying to push my channel this week. He's already got me, well, I just looked. I'm up 30 now. 30 viewers. He's done, I don't know, 3 different promos to try to get me up over that big milestone, because it just seems like I'm just dragging my feet. I know I never saw 500. 5 to 600 happened in 3 days. That was probably 2 weeks, but it seemed like it was 3 days. But Homestead, where you are, I'm just logging off. Hello. We will be back Saturday night, 8:30 Eastern. Adult beverages are allowed. So long as you keep your clothes on, and you can come and sing on here if you want. It's pretty much it's a PG channel, but our Saturday night lives are normally a little more laxed and funny. And you know what? That's what we need in this life, is a little more laugh and smiles. Because smiling is contagious. You smile, you've blessed somebody for a day. Give them a compliment, even if you don't receive one back. You're still making somebody, you never know what that person's going through in that day. And one simple, how are you today, could change somebody's life. And it's happened before. So anyways, guys, you have a wonderful day. And I will definitely see you all Saturday night. So take care, guys.